What is up, guys? Crandar Gaming here, and this is part 12 of my Alan Wake playthrough with commentary. Last where we left off, we were getting our ass handed to us by flying pipes, and so we come up here to this little sort of semi-workshop slash factory slash lumber slash train yard thing, I think, not entirely sure, and we're looking for a vehicle to make our way back to town, I would assume. So, let's do this. Well, hello there. Oh. Ow. Come on, come on. One more shot, I think. Boom. Headshot. Right, let's take a look around. See if there is anything we might need. Yeah. That device is a little too late, I think. This heavy-duty flashlight basically just increases the longevity of the batteries and how long you can focus on them. Let's see, some flares will come in useful, lithium batteries, and some revolver ammunition. Any pages before we turn on the television? All right. I guess this is going to be another episode of Night Springs, so let's see what's on this episode.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs.
I get a real Twilight Zone feeling to this TV show.
A family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derlis' trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derlith, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derlis.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derlith, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh.
What the hell?
Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derlit learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
What the hell? That's just plain weird. Is that it? Yeah, that's just plain weird. Ooh, manuscript page.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
you've got to be kidding me. have got to be kidding me! What the hell am I supposed to do with this? Oh, we just... Oh, whoa. Really? Another guy? Okay. Coffee thermos. That's our vehicle.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
Yeah, that's not far at all. Yeah, like pan a nice shot into the middle of the bloody mountain. We're gonna have to walk all the way there. It's not far at all.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
I don't think you're quite there yet, Alan. Maybe a little crazy, but not all the way. Let's go take a look inside that decrepit building. See if there's anything we can collect. Well, what do you know? A radio. Let's see what he's been talking about. Definitely about the shootout, I would assume.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a A lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. And I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note,
Thanks,
I'll
Pat.
be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
It's nothing more that I enjoy than driving up rocky mountain roads. Look at that view. At least there's not going to be any darkness spawning anytime soon. Let's go take a look for more collectibles. Can we open the porta potty? No. Just another radio? Right, let's listen to Pat Main, or whatever else is on, I don't know.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
I think I agree with the doctor. Anyway, let's push on, shall we? Because it's looking like this part of the playthrough is just gonna be me collecting stuff / listening to the radio. Although the coal mine is like right over there, so. Let's go see what's in there. What's that sound? I don't think I'm alone in here, am I? Sounds like I'm not. Let's see what this manuscript page says.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Who's Mott? Am I missing something? Maybe. Can we climb up there? No, we can't. Right. Right, so there's gonna be someone called Mott, who's gonna feature shortly in the future. Let's just push on now to the coal mine. Hopefully we don't have to stop at any more places along the way. There we go. Cutscene inbound.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now. With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Okay. That was a unnecessary bit of history. Of in-game lore, I suppose. Anyway.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Well, that's not cool, man. That's not cool. Kidnapper stood us up. That is not cool.
Wake,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you'd better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Come on.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Okay. Whoa! What was
It
that?
was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Oh, what was that? Can we go out now? Nope. Right. Need to find an alternate way to leave. Either I'm blind. There's like a pretty evident. Okay. Down we go. Right, nice little coffee thermos. Flares, batteries. Shotgun and revolver ammo, that's great. Let's trigger a hatch down into the mines, I think? Or no. just out of the building. Ow. Oh, come on, you can make that jump without hurting yourself. Anyway. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for part 12. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And I also set up a Twitter account because some people said I should. So, link to that will be in the description. Follow me on Twitter. I managed to link it all with my YouTube account, so now whenever I upload anything, it'll automatically send out a tweet to all the followers. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.